again, you guys, it is Carly from the Poetry of Nice, and I have my thrift store haul to share with you today. First things first, if you are new, welcome to my channel. This is a channel all about reselling online, so I buy things super cheap from yard sales and rummage sales and thrift stores. I share my hauls with you guys on here, and then I sell them online on Poshmark, eBay, and Etsy for profit. That is what I do for a living, and I like to share with you guys my, like I said, my haul videos, my sales videos, my tips and tricks, and all kinds of other cool stuff in between. So, if that sounds interesting to you, please do think about hitting subscribe and coming back and hanging out some more. So, this is a little bit of a mini haul, really, if we're being honest, but I did get a few fun pieces, mostly fun vintage pieces. Real quick before I show them to you though, I want to give a massive warm welcome to Jacqueline. Thank you so much for being the newest member of this channel. We are so happy to have you, so thank you so much, and I cannot wait to get to know you better. If you're wondering what on earth a member is and what on earth I'm waffling on about, you can check that out down below in this video. There is a link so you can check it out on how to join and what a membership actually is. Or there's a join button next to the subscribe button on my channel page, and that will know exactly what you get for being a member and how you can support this channel. Alright, let's crack on, shall we? So, it was an okay kind of a trip. I've kind of bled this one dry a little bit, I think, at this point. It's been a couple of weeks now since I've been to this particular thrift store, and I'm going to give it another week or two just to try and let them get like some new inventory in, or to sell some stuff, get it off the shop floor. It's just, I've just been through it so many times at this point. I was going weekly, and now I'm kind of over it. I think I've got all the good stuff. So we'll give it a couple of weeks and I will head back, but I have been doing some rummage sales and some yard sales. Yard sales are where it's at for me right now. So I'm going to have all those hauls coming your way. So if you like thrift hauls, especially yard sailing and stuff, stay tuned. All right, so Adriana Propel. So I think that this is an okay brand as far as I know. This is an older tag for sure and an older piece. It's a little bit dated. Size 10. Items at this store basically cost $2. So, you know, sometimes I'll get something that I wouldn't get if I was paying like full price, like $7 at a thrift store, of course. But this is like a little, I guess, yeah, well, no, it's a true wrap because it's actually a button here, so, and a button inside. Okay, so we have a true wrap dress, so that's kind of cool. Those can be very popular, and it has this chevron, very like neutral print, and I would say that it's about knee length with a pretty decent split up the side as well. So definitely kind of a casual career style piece there. Next is a brand that I do not always pick up, and I actually have one piece in my closet, and it's like a cursed item because I cannot get rid of it, and it's brand new with tags. So this is me trying again with this brand to see if it was just the piece, because I've seen the comps, they're not too bad. It's Catherine Malandrino, I think that's how you say it. It's not a cheap brand by any means. I wish this had a bit of fabric content. I wish it was like a wool or cashmere blend. It's not, unfortunately. It's just a rayon and nylon blend. It's a petite medium, but it's just a very nice grey kind of heathered knit sweater, short sleeve sweater. It has a really pretty wide boat neck with a ruffle detail. So I think it's a very classic, very sort of staple piece, and I want to see how this piece does, just to kind of quench my like curiosity, if you like, about this brand, and if it's just the one piece that I have that's not selling, or if really the brand just isn't that good and I should stay away from it in the future. Okay, next we have a, again, very like simple piece. It has like a sweatshirt material, sort of a knit, jersey knit style on the back and sleeves, and then it's a bit more, it's not silk, it's polyester, but it feels kind of silky on the front. Very sort of standard. It's a tunic length, and it has a, I guess you would call it like a polka dot, but it's kind of like a geometric polka dot situation. I don't know. It's not randomized, if you know what I mean. So anyway, it's a nice simple piece, size medium, and it's Vince Camuto, which I think is either Nordstrom or Nordstrom Rack. I can't quite remember, but I quite liked that piece. So, next I have two of the same kind of thing, and I already found one more of them at the same thrift store and sold it. So I grabbed these because I can recycle my listing that I already had for these pieces. Basically, the one that's already sold, it sold for $20, and it sold pretty darn quick as well. So the brand is Worth, W by Worth. Actually retails really quite high, and I know from the last one that this is a wool knit on the front and silk on the back, and it's like a paisley print. Well, oh no, that's not quite the same, is it? That's a little bit different. So kind of have like a, it's kind of like an ethnic style print, and then you can actually alter it here to see how you would like it to fit. So that was kind of fun in my photographs. Very simple to photograph. What I do is in my thumbnail I will have the front here like this, and then I will have the back on the other side of the thumbnail, so it's like a collage of both together. That way my buyers can see all of the nice details in that very first thumbnail. They can maybe catch their eye. dry. So like I said, wool and silk, it is a size medium, and then I have one in just another colorway, and this is actually the colorway that I already sold, where it's like the black with this kind of print here with the reds and the blues and things like that, and again can be adjusted. So such a nice simple listing since I've done it before, and then I'll just replicate it twice basically. Yeah, it should be nice and easy. Next, I don't always grab pink. I really don't. I'm pretty particular about this, but it was a size large and it was really cute. It has an embroidered pizza slice. You can't get wrong, really. And we're all kind of lounging around right now still, I think, with we're not really in safer at home anymore, but you know, we're at home more. And so my loungewear has been doing a lot better. It's very simple, just black t-shirt, but like I said, large is a good size. I really like that cute little embroidered pizza, so maybe I'll get 15 or so for it. All right, last item before I go on to my 2 vintage items, which were both of my favorite finds of this particular thrift haul. We have One World, size medium again, a lot of size mediums today. Again, don't pick up this brand all the time, although $2 is pretty fair. However, this piece is very heavily embellished. It's more like a kind of tunic length, I suppose, with leggings or tights. Maybe it could be more like a dress. Has these really big like flutter type sleeves. Gorgeous print, really. It has paisley and floor and all sorts. Really nice kind of pastel colorway. And then here on the chest is really why I grabbed it. It has all of this embellishment here, like lots of sequins and lace. A lot more heavily embellished than I usually find for this particular brand. So I figured that I would give it a try since the brand itself does do quite well. Prefer it in plus sizes, but I don't mind when it has this much embellishment going on. All right, so here come my 2 favorite finds of the thrift haul, and they're both vintage, like I said. This piece, unfortunately, everything on the tag has worn away. There's nothing left there that I can see, not even the size, which is a bummer, but I'll just measure it and all will be fine. So this is so cool for like 4th of July. It's definitely got like an Americana feel to it. Definitely feels like a vintage kind of sports jersey, and it says the Wild 76. I don't know, but I do believe it's true vintage. It is a single stitch as well, meaning that right here on the cuff it is literally 1 line of stitching instead of being 2 lines, which tends to be a more contemporary piece. A great indication that something may be vintage. And this little paper tag, even though everything's worn off, also gives me the vintage vibe. So I think that that is a really cool piece. All right, and my last piece. So this is Bike, which I've picked up a lot of vintage like sportswear and collegiate wear in this, size large. Again, it has that kind of like papery style tag, the graphics and the fact that it's a bit faded. They all give me like older vibes basically. And then there's the piece itself with the graphics and stuff. Now, if you're wondering how I determine something to be vintage, I just made a video showing you guys exactly like what my process is when I find a vintage item and what I look for in vintage items to know that they are actually older, true vintage. So I'll link that right here in case you want to go ahead and check it out and see what on earth I'm talking about. So here we go. So this is a cropped football jersey, kind of like, I guess like field wear almost. Has like the mesh detailing, but it's in really good shape, like no stains or anything on it, and then this really cool Tennessee football graphic. So definitely kind of neat, definitely a bit more kind of one of a kind, I suppose you could say. And then it has the logo down here as well. I just thought it was really fun. Again, I'm gonna have to wait for the right buyer for something like this, but fall is coming. My vintage collegiate wear does really well come like August, September, October, when it's usually game days. Who knows what's going to happen this year, but I still think it'll sell, and I'm willing to take the chance for such an interesting piece. All right, you guys, so that is the end of my haul. Like I said, it was really a mini haul at this particular thrift store because I've been through it so many times right now, but I'm still happy with the items that I got. It still helps me be consistent, do plenty of listings, and I still think I'll make a tidy profit on all of those. Let me know down in the comments what your favorite item is that you have found in the last few weeks, assuming you've been able to go out and thrift. I would love to know what your like #1 item, like those vintage items for me, have been that have really caught your eye and that you're excited to sell online. If you are interested in showing your love of thrifting to the world, I have some really fun thrifting themed merchandise down below. You'll see it linked down there, t-shirts and phone cases and tote bags and all kinds of other fun stuff. Feel free to check that out. And if you are on the hunt for anything for your business from Vistaprint, for instance, if you're looking for business cards, you're looking for postcards, or even if you're just looking for anything personally like photos and photo gifts, I have a special link down below for my audience where if you go through Top Cashback and you purchase $20 or more from Vistaprint, you can get $20 cash back through Top Cashback, so you can get your money back. You purchase anything on Vistaprint to get that money back. So it's such a good deal. If you're interested in checking it out, like I said, the link is down below and it's going to be live until July 30th. So feel free to take a peek if that is something you're looking for right now. All right, you guys, I will catch you in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Stay safe and stay sane out there. Bye.